Good morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Friday, the 7th of February, everyone. The weekend is here. Well, almost. Another awesome week under our belt and a weekend full of opportunities ahead of us all. Sunrise will begin at 7:05 and sunset will be at 5:14, giving us a whole 10 hours and 9 minutes of daylight today. Presently, it's 16 degrees outside, with highs expected to reach it into the low 30s today. The sun might peek out a few times today, but we will have a largely cloudy day with chances of some flurries here and there, but no accumulation is expected. Sounds like tomorrow is going to be pretty similar to today's weather. We may actually see 4 or 5 inches of snow on Sunday, but time will tell on that one. All right. From our family of friends celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday, Bella Ray Ann, Mark Tengway, and last but not least, Nate Rykoff. Our celebrity birthday shout-out starts with a popular country singer and musician who was named the best-selling solo artist of the century in the United States by the RIAA in 2007. His first album made it up to the number 2 spot on the country Billboard in 1989. His next 6 albums went diamond, which means they sold over 10 million copies each. Garth Brooks turns 58 today. Our next celebrity shout-out is for an NFL quarterback that we love to watch lose. That's because he is the Detroit Lions quarterback. He was their number 1 pick in 2009, and he quickly became the team's starting quarterback. He has helped lead them to playoffs in 2011, 2014, and 2016. Matthew Stafford turns 32 today. Be sure to enjoy the rivalries between teams, and beating the Lions is almost as fun as taking down the Bears or Minnesota. Only 6 or 7 more months to go, you football fans. Our next celebrity is a very funny man who first gained recognition for his role as Michael Kelso on Fox's That 70s Show. His success on the series earned him lead roles in such films as Jobs, the Steve Jobs story, No Strings Attached, The Butterfly Effect, and Dude, Where's My Car? Ashton Kutcher turns 42 today. Our next celebrity is a comedian and actor who rose to prominence as a cast member on Saturday Night Live from 1990 to 1993. He played starring roles in films such as Down to Earth, I Think I Love My Wife, Dogma, Grown Ups, and Top 5. Chris Rock turns 55 today. And as we do so often, we saved one of our favorites for last. This popular actor gained prominence for his role in the 1989 film Sex, Lies, and Videotapes. His role in Pretty in Pink, Crash, Stargate, and Lincoln earned him additional fame. He also portrayed Alan Shore on Boston Legal, great TV series. And in 2013, he began playing Raymond Reddington on the TV series Blacklist. Bella and I love that show too. James Spader turned 60 years old today. Man, he is a great actor. All right, this day in history. On this day in 1882, the last bare-knuckled World Heavyweight Boxing Championship is held. John L. Sullivan wins the title by knocking out Paddy Ryan in the 9th round. He successfully defended his title for 10 more years until his retirement in 1892. Bare-knuckle boxing sure was a different breed of tough guys back then. On this day in 1940, Walt Disney's second feature-length movie, Pinocchio, premieres in New York. On this day in 1962, the U.S. President JFK begins a blockade of Cuba by banning all Cuban imports and exports. On this day in 1974, Mel Brooks' film Blazing Saddles opens movie theaters, starring Cleveland Little and Gene Wilder. A few years later, in 1984, astronaut Bruce McCandless unhooked a lifeline and became the first human to fly free in space, using a gas-powered jetpack to propel himself nearly 300 foot away from the Earth-orbiting U.S. Space Shuttle Challenger, and back again. Man, that had to have been exciting and extremely intimidating all in one. What a tremendous experience. On this day in 2005, an EF3 tornado strikes the town of Wheatland, Kenosha, destroying over 100 homes. Tornadoes are very rare this time of the year, but that day, 4 touched down in Wisconsin, following a dramatic change in weather when temperatures went from the teens to the mid-60s in a matter of hours. And finally, on this day in 2014, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno ends. After 22 years of hosting The Tonight Show, 63-year-old comedian Jay Leno retired from his position as the talk show host. All right, moving on to our comedy corner. Why did the riot cop go to work early? So he could beat the crowds. That one's funny. But in all seriousness, I couldn't do it. Considering all the heinous crap that I see people doing on live PD and other shows like that, I would lose my cool and want to billy club too many people, just for their lack of regard and respect for each other. So Belle and I don't think you could really give them enough credit for what they do. We love our men and women in blue and appreciate the very difficult job that they do each and every day. All right, today is National Wear Red Day, with the intention to bring awareness to heart health. National Fettuccine Alfredo Day, National Periodic Table Day, National Send a Card to a Friend Day, and National Bubblegum Day. Today's morning motivational comes to you from Dr. Seuss, when he simply states in Dr. Seuss fashion, that is, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Yep, I like it. All right, our real estate topic of the day is what the industry refers to as target housing. The WRA, Wisconsin Real Estate Association, defines target housing as housing where construction began or for which a building permit was issued prior to January 1st, 1978. Transactions involving target housing require lead-based paint disclosures prior to binding acceptance of an offer. Target housing does not include housing for the elderly, housing for the disabled, or zero-bedroom dwellings. So this one's pretty straightforward as well. The what they want is written disclosure about any known lead-based products used in a structure. The why is based around public safety. Our increasing knowledge about building materials and construction methods have made today's homes much safer than they were 40 years ago. And the when is 1978 or older, because as we just stated, methods and materials used to construct homes has improved greatly since the late 70s. A significant driver of that change was EPA rules, putting restrictions on the use of lead in paint and other building materials in the late 70s. As usual, Belinda and I hope that this helps shed a little bit of light on the topic of target housing. Please reach out to us if you have any questions about this or anything else real estate related. Belinda and I do appreciate the time that you spend with us each day. Our goal is to offer a mix of entertainment and education in each of our Morning Minute posts. After all, knowledge is power, and we love to share what we come across. We do hope you are enjoying the experience. Please continue to like, follow, and share us with your friends and family. And please remember, Belinda and I are creative, high-energy real estate agents who would love the opportunity to help you or anyone you know who might be considering buying or selling property in the near future. Thanks again for your time. Make it an awesome day. Make it an awesome weekend. You do have the power. We'll see you guys Monday.